Most of us know that when we go to play golf, we need a warm-up routine. That may be hitting balls, practice putting, or maybe just a few swings on the tee before we play. Most of us, I think, also know nowadays that all the leading golfers, professionals, amateurs, juniors, have mind coaching as well as shot and swing coaching. So here are 3 easy ideas that you can put into practice. The first one is before you play, and the second 2 are during your round. The first one is about a 2-minute routine, and this can be done either sitting quietly in the locker room or your car, or maybe even standing on the range or on the putting green. And it's a simple process. First of all, you stop whatever you're doing. Just very consciously take a stop. Secondly, you decide to focus on your breathing, and that really just means bringing all your attention to your in-breath and your out-breath. Maybe they become a little slower and smoother than normal, but we don't need to force that. We're just watching the breath. You can choose 3 breaths or 5 breaths or just a few. Let's try that now. And as you pay attention to your breath, just at the same time, notice how you are feeling physically and mentally. For example, do you feel nerves or tension physically or mentally? And as we observe, we're not trying to change things. We are breathing and observing how we feel just before we go to play. And when you feel ready, move on to the next phase, perhaps go to the tee or the practice range. Very simple, but creating a discipline of stopping, checking in, and working with your breath. The second tip I learned from Darren Clarke's book, and this is when we're walking between shots. And the tip is simply to walk with your head up rather than down on the ground in front of you. You might choose to look around. Golf courses are generally in a nice environment. You may see trees, birds, beautifully manicured course, but just give your mind the task of observing your surroundings, the feel of your feet, the smells of whatever is in the air. And the third tip is one that we can come to at any point, especially if the mind does not feel content and comfortable. And that is simply to bring all our attention to the breath. Maybe 3 breaths, maybe 5, or a number of your choice, or just a few. You may be waiting to play. You may be looking for a ball You may be queuing on a tea. The breath is often a better place for your mind than worrying or fretting, recalling previous shots, or thinking about what has still to come. So 3 tips: a little pre-routine, just as we know we need a physical routine, a little mental routine. Secondly, keep your head up, your eyes and ears open to your surroundings. And thirdly, always feel able to come back to your breathing. Thank you.